guys, thank you so much. Welcome to the channel again. My name is Julius Ojula, and today we are here in Abatai again. I know there are so many people who have known Abatai now. I have comments from UK, I have comments from Canada about this village, Abatai, and about TNET, that is Teso Youth Network. And today we are not discussing about trees. We are discussing about another project that Teso Youth Network has brought here. Today they are training the group here in Abatai, and they have brought officials from the sub-county to help the group train them about Pountry and about piggery. Let me first talk to Steve Lees, who is Executive Director of Teso Youth Network, who is going to tell us why he decided to bring this training here. Yet people have always kept Pountry for more than years. Why do you think training is necessary?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, dear viewers, my name is Etefen Okelo. Some people call me Steve Lees. I am a musician and development activist. Today we are here with our partners, Agrigroi Sub-County Local Government and JOCARE Services. We are training farmers in Abatai Parish, and we are basically training them in poultry and piggery, commercial poultry and piggery management. This is because since I was growing up, I have seen my people remain in the same state of the subsistence way of managing pigs and poultry. I have not seen, I have only just seen a few of them transitioning from the subsistence way of managing to commercial. And that is one, maybe, out of 100 people, maybe you can only get one transitioning. So what we have basically decided to do is to bring the livestock training forums where we bring technocrats. There we have agric officer, we also have the veterinary officer to give us, to equip us with knowledge, to equip us with capacity to raise, to manage poultry and the piggery in a commercial way. We now assume after this training, our farmers are going to implement this, put it into use, and be able to scale up from their subsistence way of management to a commercialized way of managing. There they can be able to increase their household income and come out of poverty. That is what we are exactly doing here. Thank you.
Wow. Guys, you've seen, you've heard what Steve Lees has told you about the project they are having here in Abatai community. And I want to talk to these people here. Most of them have learned, right now they have finished the session of Pountry, and we want to know from them what they have learned. I see the seniors here, there are so many people here. I'm taking them randomly. Let me take this one. Wow. What have you learned?
Thanks a lot.
So special, because I know since you were born, you've seen people keeping Pountry, but today you're still learning about Pountry. What is that you've learned?
Really, I thank you so much, JOCARE Service. Here, first of all, I want to thank the Ugandan government for providing us with extension workers who know much about agriculture. Here today we've been having a session. I am Arin Samuel, one of the farmers here in Abatai village. I do rear sheep and goats. But here, when I heard of this training of poultry, I got much more interested because that's my next gear. Yeah, today I've learned a lot. But to cite out a few areas, there are so many things that affect our chicken, most especially turkeys and hens. On the hatching conditions, for example, when my hen lays eggs, now I am determined to make it hatch the eggs. Now there is a big problem. The temperatures, the conditions in my area where I've enclosed my chicken. possibly it's not really so good ventilated. So the aeration there, I need to modify it in such a way that my eggs can be hatched well. Sometimes also the second point I've also understood is like when I do inbreeding, for example, my male cock is now fertilizing the female chicken. You find that they have produced the offspring, the chicks, and these chicks have got the pellets and the cocks. Here, the male cock can always go and produce with the chicks, that the grown-up chicks. So this is basically inbreeding. So in that way, my eggs that have been on a hatching process may not be able to hatch well. So herein I've got a great knowledge here. As I plan to do my farming and poultry, I think I'll be managing my hatching very well for my eggs. Then the other side, there is a notorious virus. This is Newcastle. This one basically needs vaccination. Without vaccination, you're not doing anything. You end up losing all your chicks, all your chicken in the area. So here, I should first of all in my village emphasize vaccination for all. Because now when the others are haven't vaccinated, you find that they are carriers to my chicken. So I have to organize a broad vaccination for the whole community. Here my members in Abatai and the listeners elsewhere vaccinate for Newcastle. That is the only procedure. Then others like fungal diseases, deficiency, like something, a hen is lacking supplements like greens. Okay, exercise if they are caged in one area, you have to add on feeds. I think that's what I learned, and I hope in the next session I will learn more.
You'll learn more.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much, guys. Let me take you direct to the veterinary officer of our sub-county agri-growing sub-county director. Come with me, guys, because what we are telling you is not a lie. Wow, thank you so much. My name is Julius Ojula.
Yes, I'm called Opalenga Richard.
Wow. You work as the
veterinary officer agri-growing sub-county.
And now, the members have told me about inbreeding. I want us to start from there, because I think it is one of the reasons why people have done Pountry. But you find maybe when a hen hatches, someone gets only two chicks. What happens there?
For sure, now what we call inbreeding. It's a situation whereby birds which are related are made to mate. Wow. And for sure, for long, many farmers prefer pressing their cocks. This one is a very big cock, I can't even sell it. And in the process, it really takes long producing the same home or in the same farm.
Yes.
So what we are trying to tell farmers, at avoid that, if necessary, you sell all the plates, all the chicks which the father cock as produced to avoid inbreeding.
Then you buy another.
Then you buy a new cock, okay, so that you do what we call crossbreeding to avoid the issue of inbreeding. And I'm really seeing with the time, with this type of training, they'll be able to understand what we are talking about. Because for sure, sometimes they have hens, they produce 10 eggs, they hatch only 2 chicks. Even if they hatch, they die. So we are seeing that's all because of inbreeding.
About the management part of it.
The management, we're seeing like there are difficulties in management. You find somebody having where he cooks food is where the hens also sleep. Even though some people are laying, they also lay in the same house. So we think to avoid that, they have to see that there should be a separate house for the poultry. And I even saw the feeding. You find somebody is having chicken, but during harvest season, you see him chasing the hens from eating the millet, which is in the water, which is trying to dry. And the hen go to the neighbor to eat the millet from the neighbor's home, but within his home, he's chasing the birds. So we're seeing that is also a very bad practice in terms of management. They should really have time to keep their birds by buying maybe some maize bran for the birds. I think that's what
How is the sub-county, like our sub-county, trying to help the farmers here in our communities?
I'm a new staff here, but I'm seeing there is some progress because I've learned they're able to call us to help farmers do some trainings towards the improvement of their livestock keeping.
And maybe the farmers outside there may not know what you people are doing, the extension workers in the sub-counties and the offices are doing. Maybe you need to tell people outside there what
we do very many things. One of them, we do trainings on modern farming. We even do vaccination. As we talk right now, we are having a vaccination going on all over the district against the FMD, foot and mouth disease. Sometimes we even do some quarantine enforcement in case of an outbreak of those notable diseases. And I think what we do basically is advising these farmers on improvement of their livestock.
Thank you so much, guys. That is what the government of Uganda is doing all over the sub-counties here in Uganda. And I'm very sure if we all embrace this, then we shall be able to be great farmers outside there.
Yeah, today I learned about diseases.
Yes.
And what I was interested very well is a viral disease which is called the Newcastle.
Yes.
Newcastle is a disease which has disturbed us as farmers in this village. It can even kill the whole farm.
Wow.
So that is why I was interested in it.
So in the training, what have you learned?
So
how are you going to control it?
I have learned that the only solution for Newcastle is vaccination. You can vaccinate it using maybe cuckoo star and so on. That's what I learned in that this is Newcastle.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Today we are here in Abatai and we are talking about Pountry. There are so many things that we are supposed to do here, but allow me to take you to another officer from our sub-county because we are trying to change the narrative here in Agrigroi, and not only in Agrigroi, but in the whole of Ngora district and Teso sub-region. Wow. Hi, my brother. Thank you so much. You people are doing what we have never seen. I've grown up from this village, and it is my first time to see extension workers coming now down to help the farmers. What are you telling us about your job and how can people know what you can help them with?
Okay, thank you so much, Julius. My name is Kichu Johnson. I'm an agriculture officer for Pountry sub-county, and this is part of our job description. We are meant to support and give extension service to the communities, and our presence here is actually to deliver on that note, and that's why we are here today. This group, the TINET, requested our office to come and deliver service, and that is on poultry and piggery management. And to answer why it surprises you to see today extension workers. Yes. Actually, much of our service is demand driven. Sometimes we sit there because there are so many extension approaches. Yes. One of it, farmers would get us through office calls. They could come and visit us there. Some of them have reached to their households, depending on how they demand the service. But this group specifically demanded that we come and give them what? They actually wrote to our office, and that's why we are here. Wow. Yeah.
Are you telling people outside there that the sub-county, your office is very available to everyone?
What I am telling the people, I want to be specific to Agrigroi, and to be particular, the whole of Ngora district. The extension staff is there, very ready, and in every sub-county to give a better service actually, to make sure we transition from subsistence to commercial agriculture in all aspects: piggery, poultry, cassava production, sweet potatoes, sorghum, all over. We are there, available. The production staff, I must say, is fully fledged. We have enough staff that can deliver the right service that farmers need. It is upon and incumbent upon farmers to demand the service from their extension work. Government has done its part and has recruited us to deliver the service.
Members outside there, this is a very good advice to you. All people who are watching here in Uganda, we have the extension workers in all sub-counties all over Uganda. The government has done its part, as he has said, what you only need is to go and seek advice from your extension workers. I want him to give us only one thing. Yeah, he talked about Pountry. He's going to tell us just a small thing about how to keep pigs. If you can tell us just within 3 minutes or 1 minute.
Oh, thank you.
Good.
Yeah, piggery production. I want to say the most important part in piggery production is biosecurity. For us to be able to succeed, can we be able to manage the pigs that we take care of? Can we manage their health? Can we manage their feeding? Can we manage the breeds that we take care of? Which breed are you dealing with? Take care of that breed. Where is your pig staying? Make sure the housing, the state at which it's living is well taken care of. Then make sure your pig eats enough food with a balanced diet, and make sure your pig has water adequately. At least ensure that the pig takes enough water. The rest will be history for you. The issues of disease management should be history for you. And if things persist, the veterinary sector is fully fledged. Meet your veterinary officer at your sub-county and make sure that your pig is treated very well and you avoid losses that would otherwise occur because of negligence. But I want to request that on a Saltimore Kina, so that when during planning at the sub-county, we should be able to give reference. But there is a group called the Teso Youth Network. Achipaktoji ekoro ide do pele bakabi. Oyangarai kwapungi na teringara kini aito JOCARE kinyomolwa akine. Ochalo okane. We should be able to give reference to Teso Youth Network. Kaya unedo pete pedori bero energy akine yangari. Energy akine oyangari. It remains as capital for what? For the group.
The program is called Wealth Incubation Program. And we look at that as well. And once someone takes a pig and manages well, we feel like in 5 years' time, that person will be a wealthy person. Now, the project is called Program Incubation Program, where we give piglets to young people, and then they manage them. And then it is them also to sustain, to help others get. It's a revolving kind of what? Piggery project. Once they produce, they also take, others also what? Others also benefit. Until we roll it out, the rest of the schools in agriculture. We are basically targeting schools because, as you can see, I can see these people, some of them even don't have the uniform. And then some even don't have books. When you go home, the household income at home is very low. So the selection criteria has been based on the retreat TESO program. Those are the best tree caretakers who have managed those trees very well. I must really appreciate this girl. She planted a tamarind. You know how tamarins take long to grow, but her tamarind is just like this right now. It is not a year even. We planted it in September, and now when you go and look at her tamarind, it is really something, right? Something good. So we want to reward them and then inspire others also to do the same, so that in 5 years' time we would have changed the environment and then would have also changed what? Their livelihoods. Now, the order of the day is, basically we are launching the project today.